Hey everyone, this is Macy with Quaint Rose Needle Arts, and welcome to my Flosstube number, I don't know. It's been since April 29th that I filmed a Flosstube, so it's been a while and my cat wants to come in. I hope everyone has been doing well. There's a lot of reasons why it's taken me so long to get back, but yeah, we can talk about that in a minute. But first of all, I wanted to introduce you to someone new in our family, our little kitten, Newton. We got this little rescue kitten a month ago, and he's grown a ton since we got him. And he is a great little kitten. He's a very good boy. He fits right in with the other cats and our kids, and we love him. So since he is a kitten, he's very playful and he's trying to eat me, so I'm going to put him outside the door. Be right back. So, I don't really have any plans for how this video is going to go. I'm just going to kind of try to show you some of the things I've been working on and some of the new releases that I've had that I haven't got to put in a video yet. Life has been crazy for me. I struggle with a lot of mental health issues, autoimmune issues, and chronic illnesses, so I have not been well, which is the main reason why I haven't been back. But I'm trying to not let this go too much longer because I really miss doing a video and I've been thinking about it a lot. And I just don't want my videos to be like a downer. I don't want it to seem, yeah, everybody else's are always so happy and make you feel happy, and I just don't want mine to seem like sad and depressing, so I just don't want to make a video whenever I feel that way. So, yeah, that's basically why. Sorry I look a little bit crazy. It's summertime. We're not doing anything. We haven't left the house in a while. Because everybody knows about the gas prices. They're horrible. And we live so far away from town, so it's expensive to go anywhere. So I just don't really feel like, you know, dressing myself up either, so. Alright, well, my cats are also wrestling out, so everybody's here. Well, except, you know, my husband's at work, but everyone's here. The cats are wrestling the kids. I'm trying to distract with the TV, which I don't know how long that's going to last with the baby, the 2-year-old. He's also in that horrible 2 phase where everything is just a disaster for him. So that's also been taking up a whole bunch of time. So I will start, I guess, with showing you some of the new releases that I've had. Just sort of show them to you. Like I said, I can't really think right now. I'm just gonna show you some stuff so that I don't have a whole ton of stuff in the future. And I'm sorry about all piles of crap behind me. I've got paper and stuff everywhere. So one of the new releases that I had is called Patriotic Spools. See how this is going to show up on the camera. And I love these old spools, and so I just thought this would be a fun idea. I don't really decorate for, oh good grief, I don't really decorate for 4th of July or summer, but I know people do, so I wanted to make something that kind of would be a cute decoration. So all of these, well, this one is the wraparound one. I'll unwrap it, but I just finished these in the back. I just safety pinned them with those like bulb shaped safety pins and some buttons, just because I have plans to make other patterns on spools, so I didn't want them to be stuck like permanently. That way I could take it off and kind of change it. This one, now I can't remember all the fabrics and counts, because I used different counts on these of Legacy linens. This is the only one that has some Smyrna crosses, which are incredibly easy to do. Just to fill in the white there. And this one also is just safety pinned down the back, just to give it a nice rusticy look, and buttons that are 4th of July or patriotic colored, and a flag with different like border, kind of sampler border styles is kind of what I was going for. And this one I thought would be cute if you could like set it up and kind of unroll it. So it says "One Nation Under God." That. And kind of thought it'd be cute just to sit there and kind of just lay like that with the other ones. It's just straight stitched across the top to hem it, kind of. Nothing special. I didn't do anything special to the back, because who's got time for that? Not me. And who's gonna ever know? Unless someone's poking around your decorations. No one. So, I'll get that back on there later. And I just love the little buttons on safety pins. They're really cute. So that was one of my new releases, and it's in my Etsy shop. Hang on just a minute. In my Etsy shop, showing you all the junk piled up. I'm so sorry. I was going to show you the pattern. I didn't plan anything, like I said. It's just kind of everywhere. Well, I was going to show you the pattern cover. Here. So you can get the hard copy pattern in my Etsy store. It's also available at different needlework stores, but I can't even think of it right now. It's available as PDF and hard copy from my Etsy store. I know the Attic Needlework has it. I've sent a few copies of patterns to several stores lately that I can't even recall their names. So the next one, I'm not doing these in order of when they released either, which doesn't really matter. So this, I've shown you the Quakers. This is it in its frame. And I'm working on number 2. There we go. This one, I actually really like these. I just like the color. I'm sure it's probably blowing it pretty far out of what color it actually is. It is quite bright, but this is stitched with Leo and Roxy Floss, and I will be stitching all the seasons in Leo and Roxy Floss. And it's on 40 count parchment by Weeks Dye Works. And there's that one. It's also available in my Etsy shop as hard copy and PDF. Here's the cover of it. And you can get those from my Etsy store. Yeah. And, okay, this one is not properly in its frame, because I just haven't done it. Need to fasten it in here. Okay, this one is the ARH sampler, and I showed this to you as well last time. Man, the camera does not pick it up. Looks like poop. It's on 46 count, so the stitching is really little and it's kind of hard to see. it's a really quick finish. When the girl that stitched this stitched it very wonkily. So you can see it's in the frame straight. She just, you can't really see because it's so blurry. She just didn't like straighten it up. She stitched the alphabet way over here, so there's a big gap over here, and she stitched the bottom part way over here, so there's a slight gap over there to line up the alphabets and all that. Yes, this little girl was a very wonky stitcher, which I think is fun. I love the imperfections of the wonky ones. I mean, of course, I love perfect ones too, but there's just something very charming and quaint about the unfinished, wonky, dirty, ratted up samplers. So that's ARH Sampler, which is also available as a PDF and hard copy in my Etsy store, Quaint Rose Needle Arts. What else? Oh yeah, darn it, I left that one on the wall. Okay, hang on here, I got a mess. I've got a big mess. This is so pathetic. I've been so just not in it that I haven't even, and it's wrinkly, I haven't even fully finished American Bird. My husband made the frame for it right before I was taking pictures, and I guess the glue didn't hold, so while I was trying to frame it, it just broke in half. And I like really needed to get it done because I wanted to get it done for certain reasons, and I was running out of time to get it printed, so I just used the antique for the cover photo, and I just set it next to it so you could see what the reproduction would look like. Here's the cover photo. So that is the antique, and I have it, it's just on the wall, and I just don't want to grab it. And then there's the reproduction next to it, and so also because I didn't want to stitch the bird again, I just folded up this whole thing and stuck it in the clock right here. So you can see that you can do a clock finish. And Kim Goldman has already finished hers, the Contented Stitcher, and put it in the clock. And I have the clock right here. I don't have any of the guts to the clock because I took them all out. But it's with the table clocks at Hobby Lobby. It's one of their items that they always have, or that they have for now. So it's not seasonal or anything. And that's what it looks like. It's the only one that looks like that. Of course, it's got a clock in it. And it's really easy. It just pops right out. And the plastic part is like domed a little bit, which was kind of weird. And I just popped that out too. And the bird just fits right in. And if I ever get around to it, I'll stitch just the bird again without the baskets on either side for that clock. But this one won't work for it because you can slightly see the baskets in the corners of the clock, and that's not how I'd want it to be. So yeah, I just didn't feel like stitching that whole bird again, so I didn't. I just shoved this in there, and it gives you the idea of what it could look like from the picture there on the pattern. Is that all? I think that might be all of my new releases that I've had in the last few months. I think 4? Yeah, I think that's it. Pretty sure. So I'm gonna set this stuff down. So I've had some other finishes that weren't of my own. Oh man, I don't ever have anything set out right. And I've had a bunch of starts. Well, the first little thing I finished is this itty bitty. Yeah. What is going on here? This itty bitty polka dot kitty mini sampler. Can you see that? And and I believe it's from Cosford Rise Stitchery. But actually, I have my handy dandy sampler book here, so I can just look real quick so I can tell you the right name. It's a really cute quick stitch if you like little samplers, and little samplers with cats on it, to be specific. Let me see, where is that? Okay, yeah, Cosford Rise Stitchery is who it's by, and they are on Etsy. I got it as a PDF. Really cheap and quick and fun, and I already have a little chunky frame cut out for it. It just needs a little paint. So that means I haven't completed it yet, because that's just an extra step I gotta do. I stitched it on 46 count Mocha by Weeks Dye Works with Black Coral Dinky Dyes. Black Coral by Dinky Dyes, how about that? And then the other finish I had was quite a large one, and I had shown this in my last Flosstube and said that I was going to finish it by May 1st, I believe, or by the beginning of May, and I did, and I'm sorry. I'm horrible. It's been folded up, and you can tell. Okay, Elizabeth Isles. And I am sorry about the wrinkles and the folds. I didn't even unfold it to look at it. But I finished Elizabeth Isles by the Scarlet Letter. And I started this for Laura's big birthday style. Brenda and the Serial Starter, Laura. And I stitched it with, Vicki Clayton's hand-dyed silks. I believe it's Hand-Dyed Fibers, that's the website, I think, HDF, I think, but it's Vicki Clayton's silks. They come up all the same on the Googles, and I love these silks. I think out of all the silks that I've tried so far now, just testing them out since I'm designing now, I think these are probably my favorite. They are so kind of like what you would think silks would feel like. They're super, super, super soft and silky and very smooth to stitch with, and I really loved stitching this with those silks. It made it really fun. And this is 36 count, so this is one strand of silk over 2 on 36 count, and it has very nice coverage, you can see, with one strand on, and they seem pretty thin. Like the strands, when you pull them off, seem pretty thin, but they cover nicely anyway. There's a little bit of show through on there's cat hair all over it. There's a little bit of show through on like the dark green part of the bird, but it's nothing that you can see when you're standing at a viewing distance of it. So I loved stitching that, and I'm happy that I did get it finished. And I think this is 36 count Mocha Beige by XQ Designs. So that is my big finish since I've seen you last. And I've started, so I just want to kind of show you my webs now, because I've started a few things, and I just didn't want to let it go too far out, even though I don't have a whole lot planned for today, other than just showing you these things. And I'm sure there's a lot of things I could talk about, but I'm going to try to kind of make it quick. Okay. Let's see, the first thing I started since then, I didn't take it out of the queue, snap, dead gum. Okay, let me take it out real quick, because I did actually stitch the border all the way around. Me being a weakling, can't get the queue snap off. Okay. So this one, I loved this one ever since I saw it shown by Kim Golden, the Contented Stitcher on Flosstube. And that is, yeah, let me show you the picture real quick. It's just printed out because it's a PDF. It's a Charlotte Rice. Is that clearing up? Oh, the fan is blowing it. By Thames Path Samplers. And that's what their cover photo looks like. And they did change it a bit from what the original sampler looked like. And this is their family sampler, which I thought was really cool. And there's a really cool story to it, which I love that too. And here is my start on it. And it's wrinkly at the bottom. It's been in a Q-snap. Okay. It's not showing up well. You can see it much better in real life. But I'm stitching, so I changed the colors. The colors that they call for are actually like my favorite colors of DMC. But I had a lot of leftover Vicky Clayton silk from Elizabeth Isles since I stitched it with one strand instead of two. So I'm stitching it with the leftover silk from Elizabeth Isles. And I love it, of course. I love the silk. And here's what it looks like so far. It's on 46 count, so it's really little. The birds in the cages. Alphabet, little over 1Z. So there's over one verse in this. And I did stitch the border all the way around. I haven't finished all the little flowers on it, but it did match up, thankfully. And this is on 46 count. I think it's Caramel Macchiato by, I don't know. I do have it in my little book though. Look real quick. And I've enjoyed stitching on it. When did I start this? Oh, okay. I started it May the 23rd, and it's, yeah, 46 count Caramel Macchiato by Fiber on a Whim. And it's got the specialty stitches, satin and eyelet stitch. These are really handy little book. I love this book. I got this on Amazon. It's Ardith Designs Sampler Stitching Notebook. And it's great. And it's really great. There's an empty page. I like using this. So that is my progress on that Charlotte Rice. And yeah, I love the silks. This fabric has this weird green, there's the back. I put this weird green spot on the back because it was just too much green. That's a really big green spot. I know it's not going to show up good in the video, but it's like flat out green in the middle of brown. But you can't see it on the front, so it's good. What, Bubba?
What are these bubbles for?
That's not for anything in particular. It's just on your cup. Hey, Mommy's making a video. I'm making a video. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I'm gonna look at it.
You want to look at it? You want to say hello? You want to see yourself? Alright, look. Real quick. Say hi. This is Jesse. He's got a pool hair right now. We've been swimming a lot at his Gammy's house. He's been sort of learning to swim, sort of not. Hey Jesse, Mama's trying to make a video real quick, okay? Can you stop making that face? Okay, I'm gonna finish my video. You go back in there and watch TV. Look, you let Link in here. Go back out real quick, or be quiet.
I'll sit down.
Okay, sit down. Okay, and so the next start that I had was...
I'm a good student, okay?
Okay. Was, the pattern is kind of beat up. So it's been sitting on my table where the cats like to jump and spill things. This is the IA 1812 Stitch Along by Northumberland Sampler House.
Remove your feet.
Hey. No, we don't need to show people your helmet. You go play. Distraction. The IA 1812 Stitch Along by Northumberland Sampler House. And I got, where's the threads? Okay. I got the kit that she had, or it was the fabric and the pattern and the floss ring. These are my first ever floss blings. Never had one before, and I kind of love them, and I kind of want to make some with my own designs. I just need to figure out how to get the little picture. I don't know how they get the little picture. I found these things, but I don't know how to do the little picture. I'm not good at this kind of things. And the floss drops. I also got those. Here are the colors. This is DMC. A little bit messy. And it comes in parts. Excuse me. I finished part 1. This is on 36 count. Hey, Riley. Riley. Hey, shut the door, Jessie. Please shut the door. Go out and shut it. Go play Legos. Hey, shut the door though. Thank you. Okay. This is, yeah, this is part 1 complete. And so that's an eyelet, Algerian eyelet alphabet there, and satin stitches across the top. I hope you can see that because I can't see what you're seeing. This is 36 count sandstone linen by Northumberland Sampler House, and I really like it. It's really pretty. She does sell other colors of linen too, so I'm gonna have to look at those sometime because it's a really nice linen. Really, really nice. And I had a lot of fun stitching this. I really love the colors. I love this like coral orange color. That's one of my favorite colors to stitch with. Is it 350? Yeah, 350. DMC 350 I really love. Wow, camera is making things look bright. Anyway, it is right here. So that's another thing I'm working on, and part 2 comes out July the 1st. So I'm very excitedly waiting for that. Link. I hope you can't hear that nasty sound of my cat hiding under my bed chewing on plastic because I don't know what's wrong with him. He won't stop taking plastic and darting under the bed, so I can't get it from him. It's nasty, and I wish he would stop. Okay, so the next start I had, so the Attic Needlework had their Bristol sampler week or weekend, June like 10th and 11th or something like that, and we went camping. My husband and I went camping that weekend, which was a ton of fun. And so seeing all the pictures of the Bristol samplers really made me want to stitch one, and I haven't had one. I've never owned one. So I bought one from Hands Across the Sea as a PDF so I could start it while we were out camping. And I did. And you'll have to excuse my pattern got spilled on. My cats were chasing each other through the house. My new little boy Newt and Link. They jumped up on my side table, spilt my water onto my pattern covers that were sitting there, including the other one I just showed, and you know, kind of ran the fabric, ran the color, but also some Leo and Roxy that I was looking at for a project I'm about to start was sitting there, and I just wanted to show you just because a lot of people ask, you know, if certain brands are like if you can wash them if they're, what do you call it? If they don't run, if they're color fast. I'd say big heck no. It doesn't show up well, but this is Valley Red. It definitely runs when it gets wet, so don't wash your projects with hand dyed. I wouldn't. Also, this pink also runs when it gets wet. So yeah, I don't wash my projects at all anytime, no matter if it's hand dyed or DMC. I just don't, because I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of that, and I don't want that to happen to my projects, so I don't do that. You can't tell if they're dirty if they are, so I don't bother with that. But yeah, so yeah, those colors kind of run when they get wet, but they're fine now. They're all dried out, so they're good to go. Okay. And so I got Mary at 395 by Hands Across. Why won't this thing focus today? By Hands Across the Sea. I don't know why this won't focus. I'm very sorry. And I started that. I love this one. Of course, it was a very hard choice because they have quite a few Bristol samplers that are very, very, very pretty, and it's hard to choose one. So I'm leaving this one in the Q-snap because it's kind of a big piece of fabric, and I only have this corner down here done. So I started in the bottom left corner, which is very unusual for me. I don't usually do that, and I hope it doesn't bite me in the butt. But another thing that I did, which I probably shouldn't have, is I am stitching this with, this is 40 count. I think it's Light Mocha by Zweigart. And I'm stitching it with the SWA 103. But I only had one spool, and I had to order more, and this is one entire spool right here. And so I'm hoping that the colors are going to be somewhat similar, or else I guess if they're not, I'm going to have one color that's slightly different than the rest. But this is SWA 103 number 644. It's just like a faded kind of red, which is my preferred color of red. I really like red samplers lately. They're like, this was very fast to stitch, all of this. This is 3 pages and a little bit into some of the other ones. So I started in the bottom left because I wanted to get to that cow. What, Link? What? Come here. You want to say hi too? Let's just say hi to everyone on this video. Oh, there's my big chunky cat. Here's Lincoln. He's a good boy. He's a good big brother. He, of course, wasn't sure about the new cat for a few days, but he got used to it real fast, and he loves to play with him and cuddle with him, and he takes good care of him. Zelda, on the other hand, she was mad. She was mad for like 2 weeks, and my husband is her favorite human. Oh gosh, you're heavy. She was mad at him. She would just growl at him when he would touch her, and it was funny. Kind of sad, but funny. She's over it now. Now she plays with him and snuggles with him and all that good stuff. So they all like each other now. But it was pretty sad first few days of my cat being a little bit irritated with me. But he's over it now, so I'm happy. Alright, so what else? I guess I can show you a few of the things I bought, but a few of those things I bought I've started, which was Mary 395 and the IA 1812 sampler, which are PDFs. Now I also bought, man, I should have looked this up before I started this. Don't have time for that. I got this because Caroline from Evertote, her husband is doing a run for the Brain Aneurysm Foundation, I believe is what it is for. a charity run, and they're raising money for it. And this is called Birds from Bernard's Books, and I love this. I think it's very pretty. I love the border and the flower and the birds. And it's by Jacob from Modern Folk Embroidery. He's donating half of the sales of the PDS for this.
This one's for.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, you can get this on Jacob's website, Modern Folk Embroidery. It's a PDF download, and it's inexpensive, and I wanted to help out that charity, and I love that pattern. So, since I did love that pattern, and I love Caroline because she's the sweetest, and she's very sweet, and I've been watching her since like 2017 on her Flosstube off the grid needle arts.
Mommy, wait,
I did some shopping at Leo and Roxy.
what is this, Mommy?
Buddy, that's my needle minder now. Go play. And I'm gonna stitch mine, and her new the new Leo and Roxy fabric colors. I love them. They're beautiful. So I got some peanut brittle. I was so excited to get this. But my camera's acting weird. So I'm gonna stitch it Birds from Bernard's Books on a peanut brittle and with Leo and Roxy Darkest Sage. Watch it, bud. Uh-oh. Dropped one. Did I say this is 46 count?
I'm gonna get this.
That's all they have in stock.
I'm gonna get it.
In stock.
I'm gonna get it.
Yep, thanks. And I can't wait to start it. I don't know when I'm gonna start it, but I can't wait to start it. So that's gonna be a fun start.
I got a green one for you.
Try to be quiet because I'm talking. Oh, and that is for project. And that is for the next Quaker charcoal, Leo and Roxy. And I got, they posted a whole bunch of one-of-a-kind fabrics and threads. I don't know how much is left, but you can always check it out at Evertotes.
We're gonna go swimming.
We're not going swimming right now, Buster, maybe later. And I saw this one and I loved the richness of this color. You could even tell over the internet how rich and beautiful it was. But you can't always tell what color things are actually going to turn up. So this is just a one-of-a-kind color from Leo and Roxy. And it's 40 count. And I had thought of something I'm going to stitch on it, but I'm not entirely sure yet. But I love it. It's so dark brown. It's showing a little bit. It's very dark brown. It's very beautiful. I love those. I bought a few more fabrics for different things, different models that I've already started, which I'm not gonna show right now. And that's about it. Go out. I'm trying to think about what I'm saying and you're distracting me. Stop opening and shutting the door. I'm sorry about this video and its unorganizedness and noisiness with the cats and the kids. But that's kind of how my life is, and if I want to actually make a video, that's kind of what gets included. There's one more thing though I wanted to ask y'all. Maybe more than one thing, I don't know. But so I got this pattern, and I started it when we went on our vacation back in May. As a vacation start that I could stitch on while we were there, which was the Dutch Sampler by Kathy Barrick. So I started it, and I stitched on it for like 2 days. And let me show you. Wow, there's like a billion needle minders on that.
Mama?
So that's where I got to. And when I got to the white of the pot is where I stopped. Because I was doing a conversion to the sulky threads that I hear so many people talk about. I hated it. It's like the thickest, most rough thing. Is this the right thing? That's what I'm wondering. I'm not gonna be able to show you. It says sulky 12-weight cotton petites. Is that what everyone's talking about? Is that the right thing? Is this the right thing? Because that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, they all say sulky 12-weight cotton petites. But the blue is okay. I could get past the thickness of the blue, but whenever I got to the white, it's like it wouldn't stitch right. Hey, shut the door, Jessie. Hey, Jessie. Jessie, shut the door. Shut the door. I don't want the TV playing in the background. Shut the door.
I said it.
Okay. But it's like, when I was stitching with the white, the coverage was horrible. And there's a lot of white in this piece, like so much white you need 2 spools. So I think I might have kept going with it if the white didn't look so bad. But I don't know. Yeah, it just didn't have the coverage I expected. This is 35 count Havana by Weeks Dye Works. And it's definitely not the Zweigart. It's whatever they use. I don't know. But, so that one is on hold because I really didn't like the floss. Really didn't like the floss. So I was kind of sad about that because I really like the colors. I like using things on the spool like that. It's really fun. But I don't know. I don't know if that's if I got the right sulky or not, because I had no idea. I was just buying what I thought was right on 1, 2, 3 stitch. Stop. Hey, stop it. Let me finish this. Okay, I'm almost done. There's another thing I need to ask the stitchy people, okay? Stop. Okay, so, Jessie, I'm not playing with you. The twos, man, the twos. Would y'all be interested in seeing but antique, like, unboxing videos whenever I get a new one in the mail? I've recorded a few, but I haven't posted any. I've just recorded unboxing some of the ones I've gotten recently. But I just thought I would ask if anyone might be interested in seeing them like that. It'd probably be the only time that I really show or talk about the antiques that I have kind of right there, because a lot of them will be reproductions that I'll have in my shop, in my Etsy store. So if you'd be interested, you can just let me know. It wouldn't be anything long, just kind of short little videos, and maybe wait until I had a few in one video, so it's not like a 5-minute video or anything, but like a few different samplers in one video. But if anyone would be interested in seeing that, you can let me know. I don't want to just post random stuff if no one wants to see it, but I think that's really all I can come up with today. I know that I'm missing out saying a lot of things that I probably need to say on a business standpoint. Just want to say thank you so much to everyone for supporting me in my Etsy store. It is... I'm sorry about the door. Let me finish this. It's been more than I would have ever thought at this point in my designing journey, and I'm very, very thankful and grateful for anyone who's bought anything from me. Like, thank you so much for spending your hard-earned cash at my Etsy store. It really means a lot, and I'm very thankful for it. And thank you, even if you haven't bought anything from me, just sharing my designs with other people is extremely helpful. And it's extremely helpful. And don't forget, if you watch my videos, I have an Instagram, so I'm really close to 2,000 followers on Instagram, and I'd love to get there. So if you don't follow me on Instagram and you have one, maybe you'll consider following me. It's Quaint Rose Needle Arts. My Etsy is Quaint Rose Needle Arts, and of course I'm Quaint Rose Needle Arts here on YouTube. And I forgot I have a giveaway, but I will go do all that, and I'll insert it into this video here so that y'all can see. Come here. Y'all can see who the winner is, because I want to add that in here because it's been so long. And I thank you very, very much for joining me on this kind of hectic video. And I will hopefully see you next time, not so long next time. So happy stitching, everyone, and thank you all so much for the support and kindness. It means a lot to me, and I'm really grateful for it. So thank you all so much. I'll see you next time. Okay, so here is the giveaway. So the winner of the hard copy of Antique Birds and Angel booklet is Gia. And she said, "You are such a talent. I love the new design with pigs. I learned about you today on the Addicts Flosstube. I'd love to stitch the antique birds. Have a great vacation with your family, and would love to see some footage of the Arkansas trails," which I can add a few pictures and a video of me crossing a pretty much knee-deep river on my bike. It doesn't look like it in the video, but it is. Trust me, we were soaking wet and cold because it was cold and raining the whole time, so we still had a great time. We were just cold and wet and extremely muddy, and we didn't get to ride as much as we'd hoped, but it was fun. And we got to see a waterfall, which is one of the main things I wanted to do when we went to Arkansas, so I'll add a picture of that too. So thank you so much, Gia, and congratulations, and thank you for the kind words, and I'm glad you found me. Okay. And the winner of the PDF, so I like to always add a PDF too for the international viewers. And the winner for that was Jane Crumpler. And she said, "I hope you release your new Quaker seasonal piece soon." Of course, when she said that months ago. It's lovely. Your new sampler find is great. And Kitten is set in a beautiful part of the UK, and she would love to stitch the antique PDF. So thank you so much, Jane Crumpler, for the comment and viewing and the kind words and participating, and congratulations to both of you. I hope you enjoy these, and I'll find your comments and comics. I know it's been a while since I've posted a video, so in case you don't see this, I'll comment on your comments. And you can both email me at quaintroseneedlearts@gmail.com. And I will get these sent to y'all. So thank y'all so much for participating. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.
Pedal hard the whole way.